Warm wishes. In this video, we can see the summary of the poem All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is an English poet and playwright, is widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He was born and brought up in Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. He wrote about 37 plays, 154 sonnets, two long narrative poems, and a few other verses. He was often called England's national poet and nicknamed the Bard of Avon. King Richard II had surrendered to his rebellious cousin Bolingbroke. He experienced deep distress at the horror of his circumstances. In that desperate situation, he speaks of graves, worms, epitaphs, and other things connected with death. Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. He spoke of how people leave nothing behind and have nothing of their own except for the small patch of barren earth where they will be buried. Write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. King Richard wants to talk about the sad stories of kings who had died in various ways. Some were slain in war, some were haunted by ghosts, some were poisoned by their wives. All these killings took place just for the sake of the hollow crown. The crown is empty in the middle, and so the power is not solid or strong or permanent. Death is portrayed as a court gesture. He grants the moral kings the temporary license to monarchize. To monarchize, be feared, and kill with looks. The flesh walls of the body, which look as impregnable as brass walls, are demolished by sharp pain called death. Death is very powerful. He adds that he too needs bread to live, feels want, tastes grief, and needed friends. He does not differ from other common men, so he does not want him to be called as king, as he is only a human just like the rest of them. I live with bread like you, feel want, taste grief, need friends. The poem The Hollow Crown was written by the famous poet William Shakespeare. King Richard II was deposed by his cousin, his share of his death. Then he talks of his grave, epitaphs, and death. He says that people leave nothing behind except their buried place. The defeated king is deposed, killed, or poisoned. Death is personified as gesture. It marks at the kings who think that they are strong. He tells his men not to call him a king, as he is also a human just like the rest of them. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.